He's a wild gator. I don't work with that one, so I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, feeding them, really bad. Keep kids and pets away from the water's edge. It's huge one I talk about all the time. People's dogs get eaten out here on a literal daily basis, like not even kidding you. And it's not just like little frou-frou dogs, it's dogs of any size. One of the gators we have in here pulled a 70-pound Weimaraner right off a dock. So it's any alligator of any size, or any dog of any size, I mean. You gonna come up? Look at you, huh? I'm out of food. I got nothing. But, because we get a lot of people, I get in the comments, every time I talk about dogs, I get people in the comments, my dogs are tough. They're whatever breed he wants to say. They would kill your alligator. And I'm like, no. His natural prey, white-tailed deer. You think he can't handle a dog? So unless your dog is bigger than a buck, your dog is going to be on the menu, okay? So that's a big one right there, keeping kids and pets, well, kids too. Like, you guys, of course, everybody knows about the kid at Disney a couple years ago got nabbed. If you have a 2-year-old child in the water in a lake in Florida at night, you know, that's what's going to happen. It's very, very preventable. Don't have kids or pets near the water's edge. And then another big one is don't go swimming with wild alligators. If you want to swim with an alligator, come do the Casper tour. Never, ever enter the water where alligators are present. That is extremely dangerous. And most of the time when somebody dies from an alligator, it's because they're swimming, you know? Because it's not even the alligator's jaws mechanically that kill you. It's the water going into your lungs. Because once you're grabbed, they're going to death roll, they're going to shake, you're going to drown. So those are the big ones right there. But those are the legitimate problems. Most of the nuisance gator calls, though, are none of those. Most of the calls are just the alligator sleeping in their backyard, and the person is thinks that the alligator's going to like climb in their window at night and eat them, and thinks that the alligator's going to chase them 30 miles an hour across a field. It's not reality. They're not out to get you. And most of the nuisance gator calls we get, gator's afraid of people, wants nothing to do with you, and it swims away, you know? So really, it's a nuisance person thing, you know? So we need people to understand that they're not aggressive, they're not out to get you, they're not gonna chase you down. You leave them alone, they'll leave you alone. And if you don't feed them, don't have kids or pets near the water's edge, and don't go into their water, then you should be fine, right? I think that covered that. He had to put his 2 cents in there, okay? Let's see, what else we got, Amanda? Amanda's on camera for me. She asked a lot of good questions.
I know, I had some, and now I'm like lost. Hold on.
You're lost in the awe. You're speechless looking at this thing. Look at him. Look at how handsome that alligator is.
Gorgeous.
He is such a good-looking gator.
Now, why can't you relocate the alligators instead of taking them out of the wild?
Right. So the way it works is alligators have a homing ability. So even if you took him 100 miles away, give him a month, he'll end up in the same backyard he was caught from. They read the Earth's magnetic field to find their way, so that's why the state does not allow relocation. And then as far as nuisance gators are concerned, all the gators that we catch, we do it as a volunteer, because as trappers, we don't get paid to catch a gator. The gator itself is a payment because of liability, because then if you ripped your arm off, you can sue, right? So they say, we don't pay you, we're not responsible for you. Your payment is the body of the gator, so the only way a trapper will make money is killing him and selling the meat and the hide, which means the meat in the group that I work with